Hi, this is Josh Cumpston. We're here with kind of a special Cumpston's Corner. I'm here with Evelyn Meyer. She's a student at Fillmore Central High School. And recently, Evelyn, you were, and in the school, we found out that you were appointed to a pretty amazing national committee. Before we talk about that, could you maybe just introduce yourself to people, let them know your grade and some of the things you're involved with here at Fillmore Central?
Yeah, so hi, I'm Evelyn Meyer. I'm a sophomore. I'm in speech, one act, track, and those are like a few of the activities I
Yeah,
do.
you're busy. And so, what was the committee that you just recently became a part of?
So I recently am a part of the NSAC, the National Student Advisory Council. It's an organization through the National Federation of High Schools. It's about 16 kids over the U.S. trying to make a difference in our sports and activities.
So you said the national, let's see, the National Federation of High School
Mhm.
of high schools. I know they're really involved with activities, and so you were applying to be a representative on the state level, right? The
Mhm.
NSAA. Can you explain what that group does at the state level?
So I've had a meeting for the NSAC, but I haven't for the NSAA Student Advisory Committee. So on the state level, they do basically the same thing the national one does. They're trying to make a voice to all the activities in the sports. That one is the NSAA Student Advisory Committee.
So when we found out that you were going to be a member of the NSAA, the
Mm.
state level advisory committee, we were pretty excited because you were going to be the first Fillmore Central student ever selected, I believe, for that state level. And then they said not only were you state level, you were going to be on the national committee. And so how many states then do you represent?
I represent, I think, five maybe. There's 8 sections of the U.S. that the NFHS has divided into. I represent the Section 5, which is um, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Missouri, I believe. So that's.
Yeah, and so we were talking a little bit earlier. You said there are 16 students nationally on
Mhm.
this committee, and you guys represent 12 million students. You've had your first meeting. Where was your meeting at?
It was in Indianapolis, Indiana, um, and because that's where the NFHS, um, that's where they're.
Is that where their headquarters are?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they paid for you to go out there. What else did they think your one of your parents gets to go?
Yeah, my mom went with me because they like want someone to go with you for flights and stuff. And then once we got there, we did some team building exercises because we're obviously from very different parts of the U.S. And um, we did that, and we planned for our next meeting, which is the NSLS, which is anyone from the U.S. really can go. Each state brings representatives, and we talk about how to help make a better sports and activities.
Okay, so you guys all came to Indianapolis. What
Mm.
were some of the things you discussed, or some things you guys want to accomplish in this next year?
We really want to see like what problems different areas of the U.S. Have, because the problems I have are very different from the ones in my council, and there's probably other ones we don't even know about because we don't live in every state.
I guess what was some of the things that really stood out to you about the group of people you're working with?
Well, we are all from very different backgrounds. Like I have the smallest community by quite a bit there, and it really stood out to me how very similar we were. We all like have the same leadership, not styles, but just leadership qualities. I think that's why they chose us. They kept saying that, just how good of leaders we were, and how I we can all connect with each other, even though we're from very different places. My roommate, who was staying with me at the hotel, she's from Connecticut, and she grows up in a school with 3 million or 3,000 as opposed to our town that has 2,000. So just understanding how different we were. She does similar stuff than I do, but they have like mock UN and we have like mock trial. That's the closest thing we have. So just getting to know these different people have been really fun, and getting to know how similar we can be.
Do you guys do some connecting between your national level meetings? Are there some duties that you have to take care of throughout the year, this next year?
Really, like we want to like find out problems. Like our biggest the what our student council wants to do is figure out ways that we can make the rules of sports and activities like more helpful.
Mm-hmm.
That's our mission statement, and so that's what we're trying to accomplish. And in our organization, we're also trying to get the name of the NFHS out because I know I didn't even know about it until they flew me out to
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
Oh, that's exciting. So not only, yeah, you're Fillmore Central's first, I believe, rep on the state level.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're Nebraska's first rep on the national level. So we're super proud of your selection and all that you guys are going to get to do, and I'm sure it's going to be a great experience. We may check in with you again towards the end of your term on this national committee so people can hear what it was that you guys did and get a little bit more. So anyway, we're just super excited that you were selected, and it's really fun to get a chance to show another one of our students and some of the amazing things that they're accomplishing and doing. Thank you.